Hello, my friends, and perhaps even gamers. I forgot to turn on my god fucking damn music again, as is so often the case these days. But hello, and welcome to stream. I had an alarm set. This is not good for my mental health. I had an alarm set for about noon, so that I could get up and eat, blah blah blah, you know, usual stream prep things, so to speak. So I'm doing something I can't see chat right now, so please hold. And I remember waking up, and I remember hitting snooze on that alarm, and thinking, alright, I will get up with my next alarm, because I had like 4 in a row, as is so often the case for me. And then it was 3 p.m. I'll go to bed like 4, I think. I honest to God do not remember. I don't even think God knows. I don't think God is aware of what time I went to bed. Because my Fitbit is convinced I went to bed at 10 p.m., which I know is patently false. Because I was on Tumblr at 10 p.m. I don't know what time I went to bed. I was not looking. I also had just a weird fucking day yesterday, like, just, like, emotionally. I cleaned off my desk. Like, y'all, I cleaned my, not all of it, there's still a big bundle of, like, my shit on my desk. But, like, I cleaned off my desk of all of the trash, and I, like, broke down the box. There had been boxes sitting next to my desk for, like, 2 months. Did stream just die? Don't die, stream. It says you're still alive. Okay. I found the rest of my fucking fake tattoos. They were hiding behind my art tablet this whole time. But I'm kind of afraid to put one on because I'm afraid it'll curse PFI somehow. But that's not what today's about. Today is not about the fact that my brain cannot make good decisions for itself. It's not even about the fact that I have a pudding that I need to eat at some point during the stream because I took it out of the fridge. Today is about lesbians. And I think I'm gonna do 2 things. I have 2 things planned for today. Oh, this spoon's dirty. And the first is that I want to make myself some more Age of Divination outfits. Specifically, this is too loud. This is too loud. I don't know why it's so loud to me, but that's too loud. Is it too loud for y'all? I have it turned way down on your side, so I don't think it is. But that was gonna drive me insane. But I want to make some more Age of Divination shirts. I want to make a PFI one again, because I still have yet to remake the Helga Fan Club t-shirt or tank top, which I need to do. That one will be pretty easy. I'm literally just going to remake the Helga Fan Club top. Maybe do a fun, like, design or something on it now. And I want to make... I can barely hear the music. That's cool. Maybe if I turn it up this way, you'll actually be able to hear it. Because it was too loud for me. Goddamn. I don't know what was... You also had one with the pirate hat. I never did finish the pirate hat one. Yeah, I could do... There's not really room for... I accidentally made the sprites in such a way that there's not really room for hats. So hat ones I'd have to probably do off stream, because it would probably require me resaving and remaking every single sprite to fit the ratio change. And I don't music tab let me no fuck. Hopefully that's a good middle ground. God damn. I'm gonna be right back. I'll be right back. It's fine now? Okay, good. I'm back with a different spoon. figure I'm gonna eat my pudding while I explain what we're gonna do today. Yeah, I want to make a Helga fan club shirt. I said a pirate one would be fun, but I'd have to resave like all of my sprites so that all of them are the same ratio. And I don't think y'all want to sit through 20 minutes of me toggling things on and off and saving them. It's not fun. As the person who has to live through that, it's not like a fun thing to watch. It's a lot of me trying to figure out, like, what the fuck is going on. And just staring off into the space. That's the other fucking thing that happened to me this fucking afternoon. As I got up, you know, I do the regular morning things, and I go to pull rice out of the fridge, right? I was like, oh, I'll heat up some rice. I'll throw some butter on it, because I'm white as hell. Salt and pepper. Like, it's just something in my stomach. It's, you know, just something to eat. And it's like a pretty, like, okay-sized Tupperware full of rice. Not like a huge one, like about 2 servings worth of rice, right? And I go to put it back in the fridge. Because I wanted to see if we had any protein, and I didn't want to forget it on the counter if I couldn't find anything, right? And it fell out of the fucking fridge, popped open, and dumped the entire disc of rice onto the ground. Most of it stayed intact. There wasn't that much, like, debris. There was a little bit of debris I had to vacuum up. But the entire fucking disc of rice on the floor. And I was just like, are you fucking kidding me? And of course, my dad hadn't left yet, but he was getting ready to leave for an appointment. So he's standing in the kitchen when this happens. And he was just like, oh no, don't make sure to vacuum it up. I was just like, alright, huh? This is the saga dance we're gonna do, huh? That's this Tuesday's gonna look like? Sure. I mean, like, he could have freaked out about it. I mean, what are you gonna do? The rice is already on the floor. He's just like, oh no. So. But yeah. I finished eating my pudding. So, we can finally... So I'm gonna do the Helga fan club first, because I know, what I want to do for that one. But, there are 2... Oh, also, I brought Gideon the Ninth this time. So I can actually show you how big Gideon the Ninth is. Because I talked about it a little bit last time. But I only had a Hera with me. This is how big Gideon the Ninth is. I think it's not that much bigger. I think it's like a little bit longer, technically. Yeah, it's like 492, so it's about 40 pages longer. But, you know, it's about that big. Boop, boop. I also got the Gideon the Ninth audiobook, because I wanted to. I'm also going to show y'all a cool page from Gideon the Ninth. Where's the cool page? Here it is. Look at all those bones. You can't really see them. Bones. And that's Gideon the Ninth. Oh no! I flipped directly to the pool scene! Hey, who wants to read one of the most heartbreaking scenes in the entire book? No, okay, I'm reading it. This is not a choice. We're doing this because I want to. Harrow, said Gideon, her voice caught. Harrow, I'm so bloody sorry. Harrow's eyes snapped wide open. The whites blazed like plasma. The black rings were blacker than the bottom of the dripper. She waded through the water, snatched Gideon's wet shirt in her fists, and shook her with more violence than Gideon had ever thought her muscularly capable of. Her face was livid in its hate. Her loathing was a mortar. It was combustion. You apologize to me? She bellowed. You apologize to me now? You say that you're sorry when I have spent my life destroying you. You are my whipping girl. I hurt you because it was a relief. I exist because my parents killed everyone and regulated you to a life of abject misery. And they would have killed you too and not given it a second goddamn thought. I have spent your life trying to make you regret that you weren't dead, all because I regretted I wasn't. I ate you alive, and you have the temerity to tell me that you're sorry? There were flecks of spittle on Harrow Hark's lips. She was retching for air. I have tried to dismantle you, Gideon Nav. The Ninth House poisoned you. We trod you underfoot. I took you to this killing field as my slave. You refused to die, and you pity me? Strike me down. You've won. I've lived my whole wretched life at your mercy, yours alone, and God knows I deserve to die at your hand. You are my only friend, and I am undone without you. There's more, but, skipping ahead a little bit of Gideon fucking dunking Harrow in the pool. 2 million words, said Gideon confidently. How about these? One flesh, one end, bitch. The Ninth House necromancer blushed nearly black. Gideon tilted her head up and caught her gaze. Say it, loser. One flesh, one end, Harrow repeated fumblingly, and then could say no more. That's, about 50 pages before Gideon, kills herself. For unrelated reasons. But, you know. Yeah, no, that scene... Holy shit. And, like, it's preceded by, like, Harrow, like, giving Gideon her entire backstory. Gideon did it for Harrow. They are so fucking mentally ill. I love them both. Harrow was super mad about it, by the way. She's fucking pissed at Gideon for killing herself. I wonder if I can find... Okay, whatever. No, I won't subject y'all to me reading anymore. As much as I like doing it, that's not what we're here for today. Another news found that Byron had pick. Hell yeah. More emails? Why the fuck do I have so many emails? I'm gonna have to re-listen to that later, because I really like that scene. But yeah, just... Goddamn. Ah, yes. The fic I will not read because I know it will make me sad. A bunch of Dracula Daily emails I have not opened. That's already coming past. Alright, cool. Emails are taken care of. Yeah, I remember the pirate hat. You can tell it's clipped off because I did my spacing bad. I need to have this open while I'm doing this. It's because, yeah, it's clipped off at the top, which I do not want. So yeah, I want to do a Helga fan club tank top. Turn off the t-shirt sleeves. Should I do cradling arms or dangling arm for Helga? Could do dangling arms. Because this is going to be easy, because I literally just have to do a Helga tank. Oh, normal. Normal. Okay, cool. I should call it Helga fan code. Oh my god, this mug has had a lid this entire time? Should I make Helga a mug, or should I do, So I have Blood Desk or Stardew Desk. This is like a whole fucking stack. There's also Tavros mug. Or we could make a new mug, because I do have my mug PNG over here. That's not the mug PNG. I want tall, yeah. I also have tall mug. I shouldn't need to copy tall mug. I think I could just... If I put this into a folder, will it still work? No. Oh, what's this song? Yeah. A Taste for Adventure. I could make a new Helga mug. If I just wrote friendship. I'll make the mug green. I'll just keep it green. I see a different font. That's a very Helga font. That's my handwriting. A different version of my handwriting. Trying to find Helga fan club shirt and public gold grill the Santa hat edit. I'm gonna do this in the dumbest way possible. No, this is perfect, actually. Yes, I do see you, buddy bub. My cat is here. Look, says hello. He twitched his tail at me. I like it. It's the friendship mug now. What font was the fan club? I still have that file too. I can just go look. Oh, it was, yeah, that makes sense actually. It's my normal. I can make Jolly Roger earrings or hammer. Ooh, should I do hammer earrings or Jolly Roger earrings? I say hammer, hammer. Alright, cool. That's a nice little gradient. Ooh. That was a hiccup. Hammer? Hell yeah. Hi, baby bow. Warhammer. Weapon. PNG. That's a good one. Or does she use a maul? Is it a hammer or a maul? I do like this one though. I think Ben said maul. We'll have to see if we can't find a maul then. Hi, baby boy. He was getting comfy. That says mock. That's Darth Maul. It's gonna give me a lot of the same things, I think. It looks like it doesn't actually matter that much, so a hammer it is. That's so long. Yeah. Nope. Yeah. Hmm? Hammer. What if I just did a really good job at erasing it because I kind of don't want to find like an entire new layer to put this on? Or did I have the... I mean, I guess I could just put it in the... Yeah. Oh god, my hand hurts. I also fucking slept on my hand wrong, which I'm pissed about. Oh wait, no, I wanted it in front of them. I wanted it like that. Beautiful. Then the glasses. I don't know why, but I feel like they should look like sunglasses. I just feel this in my heart that they should look like sunglasses. I want like a lavendery color. But like dark enough that you can see it against the shirt. Oh, this one's so tall though. I may have to switch mugs. I love this friendship mug, but I think you can't see the... Yeah, you wouldn't be able to see the text with the friendship mug. Oh, the gender suitcase drawing. Oh my god, hell yeah. I love the gender suitcase drawing. Maybe the green. I kind of like the green, actually. There we go, Helga Fan Club. So now, oh no, desk. Desk. I need the desk. Hmm. Ocean. Oh god, my nose. The ocean! That's a pretty picture. Ocean. Web to PNG. Ooh. You know what I can do? You know what I can do? You know what I can do? Draw a better line than that. There's a hypothetical life. I haven't checked your Twitter. I don't think I ever posted it individually. No, I don't like the way it looks. I thought I could maybe tilt the ocean, but I don't like how that looks. Ocean. Alright, now a lot of saving. Is it apparently not, I guess. I don't know. HD V2 Helga. This would be 5. Okay, now I have to remember how to put these in order. So it's open mouth and then blink. Okay. This is why I stopped doing this on stream, is because this actually takes like quite a bit of just saving all in a row. Smile 5. Nope. This is Smile 5 too. This is the eyebrows. This is 1. And then this is 3. And this is 4. Oh, so anger just uses flat mouth. Okay. Anger 5, 1. Anger 5, 2. Anger 5, 3. Anger 5, 4. We're almost done. I think it's, do I call it scared? Yeah, it's scared. Scared. 5, 1. Two. There, 3. 4. And that's how I make a PNG. We'll switch over to the Helga fan club. We'll do that right now. Ta-da! We'll do the happy last because that's the first one I want to do, so. Ah! Oh, that's why I don't have a system set up. I usually don't bother. We are almost there, gamers! Yay, there we go! Woo! We are now part of the Helga fan club once again. Helga fan club. Ta-da! Helga Fan Club shirt has been resurrected from the laziness. So, the reason why I was flipping open Gideon the Ninth is because I had two ideas. So there's a line a little bit later in the book than the pool scene where Gideon says, "We do bones, motherfucker." And I really like "We do bones, motherfucker." But also, I could do one flesh, one end. And I'm not sure which one I like more. I'm kind of leaning towards "We do bones, motherfucker." But I'm not sure. I also think I'll probably make it a tank top. Not a tank top. I'm wearing a tank top. This is a tank top. I probably will do a t-shirt. Do it? You think "We do bones, motherfucker"? Alright. So it has to be black. For goth reasons. The question is, should I put a funny skeleton behind it? Funny skeleton PNG. Actually, the answer is yes, we're putting a funny skeleton behind it. I don't know why that was even a question. We're putting a funny skeleton behind it. Dancing skeleton! That's not a PNG. That's very good. I could do like these behind it, like it's like a, or I could open it in a new tab. I don't know if it's transparent though. Yeah, it's not a transparent image. This. Just wait, just wear a dancing skeleton. I found him! I hope he is transparent. We will find out. Oh, I've just been making up t-shirts on the fly, huh? We do bones. Do you think... Will Twitch let me have... Twitch will probably let me have a swear word on my shirt. I don't see why they wouldn't. There are the arms. Oh, there are my t-shirt sleeves. Gotta be black. Gotta be black. Oh shit, is my food here? My food's here! Give me just one moment, gamers. have food now. So, I've actually kind of got two options here. He's upset he didn't realize that there was a person at the door until they'd already left. So the question is, what kind of collar should I give? We do bones, motherfucker. Dude. Because I have this kind of collar here. Let me turn off the... we'll put in earrings in a minute. Oh, I was gonna check. Okay. So you have like this kind of shape of t-shirt. Or I could do... Actually, no, I like this shape of t-shirt. I lied. Because this way I can... the lines just disappear. It's great. I have become unseen. Do not perceive me. We're gonna put this over here, just in case I still need it. Void hours. I am voiding out. He's transparent! Oh no, he's too transparent! Oh no! I failed to consider the consequences. You know what I can do though? Twitch, ignore the nudity. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Is put him here, turn back on the shirt, and just make him bones. He's fine. See everybody? He's fine. Nah, but see, Ghost Skeleton looks so much cooler. I love Ghost Skeleton. Do I have Bones? I think I have a font called Bones. I'm also really quick gonna mute myself so I can unwrap this sandwich. Okay. Actually, a lot of this doesn't really require me to have, like, my pen out, so I'm just gonna lean away from the microphone and just try really hard not to crunch into it. But if I do crunch into it, please let me know. Oh, nowhere to go. Oh, nowhere to go. I may have to make him slightly darker. Ooh, it's not filled in, though. Like, can you even read that? Is that legible? Yeah, hell yeah. I also just thought this should be a hands-on desk kind of shirt. Do I like Tavros Mug? I do like Tavros Mug, actually. Question is, what should I do for earrings? Boar skeletons. We're gonna look for more skeletons. Discussion of language. Oh no. Or swords. Actually. Oh, what kind of sword does Gideon use? What kind of sword does Gideon use? Locked to. It's a Zweihander. PNG. It's literally cool as hell, though. I'm so fucking psyched. I'm debating whether I want to buy a physical copy and just have it mailed to me, or if I just want to get the digital one. So I can have a day of. I like this one. You are not a transparent image. Are you? That one is cool. But no, I'm so fucking psyched. I cannot wait to just put everything possible together. I'm going to fuse so many items. Oh, hey, it's this one. I would like the PNG, please. SU8K. My boy's the cuts down. So no, my boy. Oh no, abso-fucking-lutely. There's gonna be a lot of that. I should make my glasses fucking bone white. OMG. Oh, you can just barely see that against the shirt. That's okay. It's the thought that you can see the important parts. Sword. There we go. And I think I'm just gonna do Blood Desk again. I think Blood Desk works very well with the vibe we have here in the studio today. Egg BV V2 bones. This is base 6. And now to save a million things again. So I hope you like hearing me hit Control S. Wait, what is this? Ben sent a cloud TikTok. That's nice. Oh, I was gonna do the fucking... I was gonna color my glasses bone colored. Just slightly off-white. With very dark lenses. Very dark red lenses. Oh, I did a white scrunchie. Actually, a red. No, not a red scrunchie. A dark red scrunchie. This is base 2. Base 3. And I'll probably switch over to we do bones, because with the time I have left, I want to work on my Gideon gif a little bit more. Oh, have you just not realized I haven't looked at you in a little while, YouTube? Oh, this is Dreams of Durst. No wonder it's sad as hell. Smile 6. 1. 2. 3. 4. 6. 1. Y'all can even see like the file names and stuff, so you're just gonna trust me that I'm saying everything. And that's 3. Yeah, see, this is why I stopped doing it on stream. Or why I keep, like, thinking about doing it on stream, but I just haven't for a while. Because this takes 70 fucking years. It's so worth it, I love doing it, but man, does it take a little while. Scared 6, 1. Scared 6, 2. Scared 6, 3. Scared 6, 4. And we're done with that, specifically. There's other things to do too, but you know. We're gonna watch this change in real time. Wait, no. I want to be in the correct, Helios back round! Helios back round! Where's Helios's fucking Kofi? Hey, you should go help my friend, Helios. With what? It's not really your business if you don't already know, but go help my friend Helios. I want base 1, base 2, base 3, base 4. The third of the stream mods, hell yeah. Anger 1, Anger 2, Anger, nope. Okay. Anger 3, Anger 4, Scared 1, Scared 2, Scared 3, Scared 4. Finally, Smile 1, Smile 2. I do love when I haven't updated the file yet, and so when an Agent Divination blinks, they briefly change outfits. 3. And 4. And then we need to save as Bones. Yay! We do Bones, motherfucker! I had to wrench that sound out of my bones. I've never lied in my life. Helios, that's a lie. So yeah, sorry about the noise I had to crunch out of my bones, guys. Munch through the other half of this sandwich really quick. I know eating on stream's like rude, but I haven't eaten today, so. Ah! Oh, whoa. I bit the inside of my cheek. Also, this looks less like Gideon's jacking off now. That hurt. Kind of like lean away from the microphone. Awkward periods of silence, you know? That's how it is sometimes. Fuck. I keep opening shit I didn't mean to open. Oh my goodness. Attention, worthless human. This is your God speaking. Not to be a homestuck on Twitter, but I'm gonna be homestuck on Twitter for a second. Hey, Ben's not online. I can be homestuck on Twitter. Yeah, but mostly just been being a dyke on Twitter recently, so. Or bad at streaming. Both of these things have been happening quite a bit on my Twitter recently. Alright. I've eaten my sandwich. The rest I can eat another time. Gonna mute myself to crumple up all this paper. Oh, and question before I get started fiddling with my gear for another hour or so. So I set a follower goal. You may have noticed. I don't know if you had or not. I don't have it up on stream, so. But I set a follower goal. And I have it at 75 right now. I may drop it back down to 70, I might not, I don't know. To do a reading stream. I think that's how I phrased it. And basically what that would entail was I would break out all three of my tarot decks and my oracle, my new oracle dice. I don't think it saved the name of the goal, whatever. And I'd have to finagle with my camera a little bit because I'd want to do it in this room. And like, I'd do all the hard part, but basically I would finagle a setup together and I would literally just do a stream where I answered questions via tarot and oracle dice. Now, for my oracle dice, I do have 22. I would not be doing full 22 dice readings. I'd probably just do a couple of core dice and then maybe one or two it's a whole thing. I'm still very new at dice. It's a whole thing that I will learn in case I ever actually reach this goal. Or I am learning it. I was going to learn it anyways, but I will hopefully have learned it enough by the time I may or may not reach this goal. But I basically just do that for just a whole stream. A whole 3-4 hour stream would just be me doing readings for chat. And I'd probably be a little bit far away just because I'd still want to do it in here in the office. But I'll get the logistics of that figured out. And with a special, you super do not have to, but a special bonus that if you did donate at all, which I don't do it. Don't do it. But if someone was dedicated enough to the bit, I'd do a slightly larger reading for them. Whether because I'd probably just do 1 to 3 card spreads depending on the question. With maybe a more dedicated, I guess, proper reading for any donations I got. Which again, you can only donate to me for the bit. You're not allowed to donate to me out of the kindness of your heart. You can only do it for the bit. I'm looking at you, Lux, directly. And also Ben. I don't think he's here right now, but I'm looking directly at him anyways. But regardless. That's a little ways out. Because I set it to 75. And I think right now I'm hovering at 68. You're safe for now. Good. I like being safe for monetary support. Where are you, Airmat, even? Yeah, I'm at 67, 68, depending on what part of Twitch you're asking. So it'll be a little while. So I'm not super concerned, but I figured I'd throw it out into the universe as my idea for if that ever does come to pass. And of course, also, just because I'm saying shit out loud about it, if you did donate but you didn't have a question, you are also free to pass it along to somebody else. Either someone specific or just whoever next has a question. I'll probably have some questions lined up that I want to do. On the off chance no one has a question for a little bit, but we'll see. We'll get there when we get there. We'll work out the specifics when I actually do the stream. But in the meantime, Just gonna connect. Oh, I need to get the sunglasses on a different layer, I think. Fuck. Amazon. Because I want to copy them. So I can have them on a different layer. Oh, whoops. Oh, whoops. I erased the part of the hand. Oh god, what did I do? This is gonna need, like, thicker line art. But that's okay. Does this make any sense? No. Am I rolling with it? Yes. No. I don't know what the fuck I did, but I don't like it. Oh god, it's artifacted to pieces. Why is it moving all of them? Put this a different color so that I can actually see what the fuck is happening. that balanced. I'm gonna do a little X. Oh no, I didn't want it on that one. I wanted it on this one. This should make a little star. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to delete this one. So that way I can make a new one that has the X's on them already. This last like 2 weeks of streams has just been like, oh, goes slowly insane. Nope. What is happening? Music stop. It's a somber one. It's just quiet. It's Gardener. It's a jade one. I don't know what I'm doing. 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 This is a huge undertaking. Why did I do this to myself? Lex, why did I do this to myself? This is fucking... Okay. Because you have gideon on the brain. I do. Is that it? Is because I'm too fucking flustered? That I should track. Never mind. I have soup brain. There's a brownie here I'm not eating. I've got fucking lesbians on the brain. It's a miracle I'm expected to fucking function in this society. Quite frankly, homophobic that I'm expected to function in this society. I just want to... Need to be honest, on it, yeah. She has finally touched the glasses. Posable glasses. Glasses. I would take a second to just like stretch out bones. Stretch break. Stretch break, everybody. Whew. Big deep voice. My dad's not here, so I can do ooh speak. It's fine. I'm actually gonna stand up to stretch. Okay. I think I can breathe again. Is this what rage play gamers feel like? Is this what rage games make you do? Just kind of get up and just walk the fuck away? That's all I can think about. I'm just like, oh my god. I'm not mad. I'm just like, yes, actually, alright, cool. I'm not like mad. I'm just like, whoo, you know? Also, this is like full stop the largest GIF I've ever made. It's 14 frames, and we are not even remotely done. So, I'm really tempted to have the actual like putting on glasses like frames be like quick. I'm gonna need one more frame of taking them out of her shirt. And then we can do the flip. God damn it. Nope. Or maybe yes? No. Cancel. Yeah, okay, so what it's doing is it's moving both of them, is the problem I'm having. I don't know why it occasionally selects 2 frames, but... Oh, these actually should be crossed in the back. Oh god. Oh, it's Ocean Stars Falling. Is that Miku? Who is this person? I don't know. Look at this person on this thumbnail. I don't know who it is. The answer is nobody knows, according to the comments. Nope. Whoops. Whoops. Hi, cat. Maybe I should zoom in for this. Oh my god, this is 20 frames long. We're so close to the end. I like to have my GIFs, loop, but I'm not gonna fucking loop this. Not... I think I'm gonna start hating it the longer I stare at it. The cat cares not. He slumbers. Peacefully, even. So, like an hour later, I felt understood, but so I opened up as well. I'm gonna watch the Meow Meow episode again. That's self-care. Oh my god, these glasses have been upside down this entire time. Flip them around. I can just flip them around. It's not that big of a deal, but oh my god. It's taken me until just now to realize they have been upside down this entire time. Because the way she's holding them right now, she would have to put the one upside down. Time to go back through fucking 20 layers and flip the glasses around. Because look, she's holding them in this hand. I mean, these ones I'll just correct. What did it flip them? Not the way I wanted it to. Okay, so it's Shift H. Why is it doing that? If I do, yeah, so it kind of gruesome cartoon wise. Yeah, you can do that. It do be like that, unfortunately. It's me. Oh, he's a little fucked up. Oh, yeah. fuck did you move her neck? In what fucking world is that what I wanted to happen? In what goddamn world is that what I wanted to happen? In what universe would that be my desired effect? Gamers, I'm gonna go insane. You seeing this shit, Poppy? He's asleep. He's not seeing anything. Okay, progress though. I know, I'm just like, we're so close to getting the sketches done. I also, actually, you want to know a fun fact? I think they might canonically be Maori? Or Maori? I'm saying that wrong, oh god.
Maori.
No, that's not correct. Maybe it is, I'll find out.
We are looking at how to pronounce the name of the indigenous Polynesian people of New Zealand.
We're finding out together, gamers.
Back again with another quick language lesson for you in Te Reo Māori. Today we're going to look at how to say Māori properly.
Maori.
M-A-O-R-I. Now, this is a pretty critical word that I think we should probably try and get right, but it does have the double vowel, the A and the O, which can trip a lot of people up. So, how do we pronounce it properly? Well, first we need to get our R and our OR right first. So the A has a little macron over it, the little line on top of it, which means it's a lengthened A. It's an R sound. So what you could do as, to start with is actually take out the O and say M-A-R-I and practice that. Practice M-A-R-I with a long A.
I'll do the actual learning part later, but that I need to Google this. I vaguely found this. Let me Google this. Okay, so back in 2019, the author apparently answered an ask on Tumblr. I trust the author. So technically, she said you could kind of do whatever you want, but don't you worry about the other houses. So scrawny with black hair and Okay, so Gideon specifically, the visitor is mixed Maori, darker skin than Harrow, although she's bad at face paint and sunglasses. Yeah, mixed Maori. Maori. From the author herself. So I have to keep that in mind when I'm drawing Gideon. That also answers a lot of questions I had about how people draw Gideon. I thought people were just doing that because they wanted to, which fair. I'm very used to Homestuck fan art rules, but the author herself said that, so I'm going to keep that in mind. I poked the cat and he did not respond. He is extremely snuggled. Or he does not give a shit about what I'm doing. I also noticed that have the air horn on standby. I should have the air horn on standby. Oh, there we go. Actually, what? No, I don't want to mess with my camera. I'm doing art, so I'm gonna be in the way if I try to. I heard it. Cameras, we're on to frame 22. This is officially the longest fucking thing I've ever made. The longest GIF I've ever made. I have written 90,000 words of Homestuck fan fiction, which I feel like qualifies as longer. Hello. Hello. I'm doing a stream. Okay. Why is it not like in her hand? I should probably like get into the putting it all together on her face. I did it again. I just want this one. Just this one. This is all I want. Just this one. Oh, this one I need to. Or no. No, I did it right. It's actually not. Now that I have the glasses facing the right way. I'm not mad at it. Oh god. Oh god, okay. I'm gonna do 2 more. I'm gonna do one like here, or like here-ish, and then have it on her face. I did it again. We're getting there, gamers. Maybe one more. Just gonna kind of casually delete that. And then move my arm. Oh my god, they've been visible the whole time. I think I'm gonna do, like... No, it's so big of a jump. Copy. Paste. I think I know what I'm going to do for this next frame, though. I think I'm going to erase the glasses. This may not be realistic, but I do think it'll be funny. And then I just have like one of her fingers, like her index finger sticking out. So it's like she pushed it on. It's a little bit of a joke, but I also don't really care right now. I have to save this before I lose all of that progress and cry. I heard Doggo Steps. He walked away. He was actually leaving. I only have one doggo here now. Gamers, we're so close. We're almost to the lighting stage. Okay. This is both presumably to whoever is with her and also the fact that this took 70 years. And we're just gonna make this one last twice as long. I need to crop. Okay. What does this mean? I do 3. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do all of the stable lines first, and then add in all of the moving lines. Because this way I can just kind of copy paste this along the line and just adjust it as I go. So that Gideon's not like shaking the entire time. I'm not gonna do an eye roll. I think if I try to do any more, I'm gonna drive myself insane. So we're just gonna, you know what? We're just gonna call it. We'll see what I do with her hair. Nope, I hate that. I think I'm actually gonna go higher with the shaved part. So it's a little bit more mohawky. There we go. I also might, for shits and giggles, do one version with the skull makeup and one without. Because that's like the thing to do with Locked Tomb fan art, from what I've noticed. Especially if this is like Gideon, the 9th era Gideon. So there's that. Oh, the couch. Should I have chosen a different color? I don't know, maybe. It's fine. Actually, I should, because her shirt was black. I'm just gonna color in any of the solid stuff. Color. Most of, I guess like the peripheral. Actually, no. I'll do color later. It's a good color. I'll do blue. I'll do blue for now. We can always... Well, I don't want to change it immediately. I'm going to color this layer just so that I can kind of get a feel for... I kind of want to do red, like a dark red. Ooh, I like the red actually. One would figure, I suppose. And we'll just erase lines as we need them. Alright, here we go. Time to line all 30 arms and glasses. I'm actually gonna make a separate layer for move lines. Move lines. This is also where a lot of the corrections are going to come into play. Because there's a lot of layers where I was like, I'll just fix it later. Past opal, you fool. Baselines. I need to make this. There we go. Sorry if I'm like out of jokes, by the way. God damn it, it's been on the wrong layer. This fucking. That entire arm is on the wrong layer. Gideon took your thoughts. She really did. She fucking stole them. Took them to the grave with her. Can I have them back, please? I know she comes back, so, like, can I have my thoughts back? Oh god, that was bad. That was... No, stinky. And these lines are a different color. These lines are the wrong color.
Why is the vacuum? Ash, why is that there?
Oh, it fell off the chair, I think.
What chair? Oh, you're using the kitchen?
Yeah.
You're gonna have to empty that.
I didn't use it for the whole thing. I
No,
just feel
you
like
can't leave rice in there.
I didn't actually get any rice up with it.
The bowl is still on the ground, dude. And the vacuum's still in the middle of the kitchen. You hear me?
I know, I'll get it. Give me a second, y'all. Anyways, I really need to just start closing the door even when I'm home alone. It never does me any good to have it open. Also, did I actually solve my problem? No, I didn't. Not even remotely. So that's cool. Cool. There we go. It is that time. Okay. Yes, I appreciate hearing nothing. Honestly, this music is very appropriate. It's about how I feel right now. God fucking damn it, I did it again. I need to stop. I have to just erase all the lines at the end. I can't switch back and forth or I'm gonna forget every single time. And I'm thinking about, I found this Griddlehark fanfic that is simultaneously a murder mystery and a slow burn. Oh my god, it's delightful. It's like 83,000 words right now. And it's still ongoing. And, oh god, so much happens in it. Hera's a forensic scientist. Everyone's forensic scientist except for Gideon. Gideon does not get to be a forensic scientist. But like it literally opens with like Gideon and one of the other characters, Camilla, are like night guards at like a museum, and Gideon like rounds a corner, and there's like a corpse that's been made into an art piece there, and she freaks the fuck out because there's a corpse in the middle of the museum. There shouldn't be, well, I guess a new corpse in the middle of the museum. A corpse that's not supposed to be there. And, that's like, this is like the opening scene, right? And then, it escalates from there. And I'm not gonna explain the whole thing, because I will take 70 years. Like, escalates and escalates, and at one point... Oh, because, like, each of the bodies is, like, an art piece, right? Like, whoever's doing this, and, like, they're really good at, like, they're using, like, the most generic tools, like, they've cleaned all the bones. A bunch of them are actually from, like, they're, like, grave robbing, because they're, like, extra body parts sewn on, right? No. And, or, like, no, the first one, they're not sewn on. They're, the bones on the robbed corpses were sharpened on the ends, so that whoever it is could stick them into the murdered person. And like sealed with like resin. Like there are these beautiful like and like the second one is like what is that piece called? Like the Venezuelan Man. And they determined that like this person had to like tackle the victim onto like a steel like rebar like cage. It's so cool. And then at one point, because Gideon discovers the first body, right? It's in the museum, and they're like, "Oh God, this is terrifying." I think and Harrow ship at the scene, and they have their obligatory like, "Oh God, we have not seen each other in many years, and I don't know how to cope with the fact that you're here now." And like her coworkers are like, "Harrow, are you good?" And she's like, "I have never been more fine." And they're like, "You have never been so distressed, but we'll roll with it for now. If you want to insist, Harrow, we will roll with it." And like they're like there's tension, and like they like knew each other like way back, because obviously it's a fucking Gretel Hark fanfic. But like I think it's like Gideon had like left town for like a decade or something like that, and like came back. And so they're like trying to cooperate together on this investigation, because like obviously it's Harrow's job to find everything was not fine, literally. And then Gideon's like going home like a day or two later, after like being with the police all day, and she turns into an alleyway to head home. She's on like she has like a motorcycle, so she's like, turns on an alleyway to go home, and she finds the second corpse, and she's like, she has to call the police, and because like one of the lead investigators like gave her like his personal cell phone, and she's like, "Hey, you're never gonna believe this." And of course, some of the police are like, "Hey, why did you manage to find 2 of the corpses? Did you do the murders?" And she's like, "I did not. Please, I did not do this. I would have no reason to do this." And I think Harrow's even like, because there's still like the really tense part, and Harrow's like, "Gideon is too stupid to do this." And I think at one point Gideon's like, "That's kind of mean, but okay." I mean, I'm glad you believe I'm innocent, but and yeah, like question a bit more, and then they end up like searching Gideon's apartment. Oh, that's what they search Gideon's apartment, and they don't find anything because she's not the one doing the murders. And then I think they end up moving Gideon. Oh, because they had to fucking ransack her apartment for the investigation, I think is. So she ends up moving out. And she's like living. And then I can't remember the exact order this happened, which makes you feel bad. But so while they're searching Gideon's apartment, Harrow finds this ring in Gideon's like nightstand. And it's her ring from when they were like teenagers. And she's like, "Why does Gideon have this? We haven't seen each other in like 10 years. Like, why does she still have this ring she stole from me in high school. And so she takes it. Because of course she does. And they both grown up, so like they're different people, like, but they're still like recognize each other. And it's like tense. But she takes it and she confronts Gideon and she's like, hey, why the fuck do you have this? And Gideon's like, and she's like, why'd you take it? And Gideon's like, I wanted to mess with you. Like, I wasn't really thinking that, like, closely about it. I just wanted to mess with you. And then Hera's like, why do you still have it? And Gideon's like, I could bear to give up the last part of you that I had. And Hera's like, huh? And Gideon's like, I don't think about it too much. But, like, they start, like, having, like, conversations. Like, they literally organize little, like, dinner dates to talk through their horrible childhood together. And, like, kind of, like, reach an adult peace. And then one of the nights... And, like, Hera's not telling anybody, right? Because she's, like, closed off. She doesn't want anyone to know who she is as a person. OMG. Oh, there's more. Just wait. And, so, yeah. So, Gideon had been cleared of the murder, right? But, like, she and Hera are, like, kind of, like, keeping these conversations, like... underground a little bit, so to speak. Especially because technically Gideon's still involved in the investigation, and so is Harrow, but that's, you know... It's fine. But, like, they're, like, ordering some, like, dinners, and, like, they're, like, talking out their childhood together, and, like, kind of getting to know each other, like, as adults. And then another murder happens. And it's in Gideon's apartment. With her collection of novelty knives that have been sharpened. And she doesn't have an alibi. Because she was at Harrow's all night, and she didn't tell anybody she's going over to Harrow's. Because Harrow doesn't want to tell anybody this. So, like, she's like, you know, doesn't really have an alibi, because the only person who knows where she was Harrow. And Harrow doesn't want to say anything. Because she's trying to, like, keep it between them. So she doesn't want to say anything about where Gideon was that night. And so she's like, okay, don't speak to anyone without a lawyer. A good plan regardless. And she's like, just don't tell anybody where you were. Like, I will figure it out. Because what Harrow wants to do is find a way to prove that Gideon couldn't have been the murderer without revealing that she was over at Harrow's house. Because again, she doesn't want to talk about it. She doesn't want to tell people that she's, like, vulnerable and has feelings. Because she's a dork. And so Gideon's in jail for, like, a week. Like, she gets, like, questioned, and there's, like, an asshole lawyer involved. And Harrow's like, just trust me, like, I'll figure it. Disaster lesbian. They're both disaster lesbians. Oh yeah, but so Harrow wants to try to prove that Gideon was not the murderer without telling anybody, like, that she was at Harrow's house. So she's, like, trying and trying and trying and trying, and she can't find anything. And so Gideon's in jail for, like, a week. And at one point, she just gives up. She's like, I don't know why I trusted Harrow again. Like, clearly that was a mistake. And then finally, Pal, who's one of the other characters, he's Sex Pal. Finally, he's like, I know Gideon was over at your apartment, and you need to fess up before she, like, goes to actual jail for crime. And there's, like, a bunch of, like, character dynamic stuff happening there. But yeah, he's like, if you don't fess up, I'm going to. And Camilla's gonna be pissed at you for letting Gideon be in jail. Camilla knew the whole time. So, like, literally the last day of this ultimatum, Harrow finally goes, and she's like, I know where Gideon was because she was over at my place. And they're like, please do stop withholding information from the case. You can't do, Harrow, you can't do that. You have to, if you know what's happening, you have to tell us. If you know information about the investigation, don't do that ever again. And so Gideon's finally released from jail, and she's understandably pissed at Harrow. But as she's going back to her apartment, to Gideon's new apartment, because her old one is a crime scene. Or no, I think the crime scene's why she moves out. But yeah, there's like that whole thing happens. A little bit past, like she and Harrow are like working on it. They're working on it. They're figuring it out. And Gideon's like, "Hey, that was kind of fucked up." And Harrow's like, "Yeah, I fucked up. That was bad. I shouldn't have done that." Gideon's like, "Okay, as long as we're on the same page about the fact that was fucked up, because I trusted you and you let me down." And Gideon goes home one day to her new apartment, and something falls off of her door frame and starts like hitting her in the head. And she's like, "What the fuck is that?" And it's a bag of teeth. Like human teeth that someone had put on her door. And they had written "Welcome Home" on her wall in like blood. And so she, understandably so, goes to Harrow's house and is like, "I can't go back there. They fucking know where I am." I'm sure I'm leaving out details, but this is the general gist of it. Like, and Harrow's like, "Hey, what the fuck? We do have to go to the police though, or I will get fired." And Gideon's like, "Yeah, you know what? That's fair. I just didn't want to go to them first." So they get they get all the teeth sorted out. And, like, this entire time, like, they're doing a police investigation in the background, but it doesn't matter. And they're like, "Okay, we're gonna put Gideon back into police custody, but for her own protection." And Harrow's like, "She can come live with me." And Gideon's like, "You don't have to do that." And Harrow's like, "I know. But I can." Oh, and so this whole time, right? I think this is going to be important, so I'm gonna, it's like, this whole time, there's kind of been like a slowly expanding storyline that there is a cafe near Harrow's place, that Gideon's been going to sometimes. And she keeps meeting, there's this lady, she's an older lady, she's got like a chronic illness, and she's like on crutches. So Gideon like wants to help her out, because she's like, "Oh, you know, it's easier for me, the big muscle dyke, to lift things than you." And she's like, "Oh, you're so sweet." And like she's like buttering up Gideon. And this whole time, like, so Gideon and Harrow are living together, the investigation's happening, they're looking around for the murder stuff. There's still a guy who's convinced that Gideon is involved with the murder. And finally, there's like I'm sure there's some stuff I'm missing, but whatever. And then they're like, "Okay, Harrow, you and Gideon just need to go on a date, because you're clearly like head over heels for each other. Just go on a date already." So they're like, "Okay, fine, we'll go on a date." There's like a whole like shouting confession. Like I think Harrow like realizes that she's like attracted to Gideon and spends like 2 weeks avoiding her, or like a week avoiding her. And Gideon's like, "What the fuck did I do this time? What the fuck did I do this time?" And then yeah, they finally like she like literally goes to like the police station to confront Harrow about it, because like in the background with this story, it's very appropriate. It's like fine, and like they're like putting it off, because like they both have like night schedules, and Harrow is nervous. And then finally they set a date. Their friends bully them into setting a date. And there's like a 4 a.m. like Denny's type diner. And like Gideon literally has like a shopping montage. Like she goes to like Walmart to have like a little personal shopping montage so that she can look her best for Harrow. She's like got like a cute shirt on. It's so cute. And I was like, "Oh no, what's gonna happen now?" Like the second, like I was like, things are going too well. What's gonna happen now? Oh, in some context, I think it was like Gideon was raised in like an orphanage. I can't remember if Harrow was just in the orphanage or was it her parents owned the orphanage. One of those two. That's how they grew up together. And it's a whole thing. I can't remember the exact details now. But so Gideon like gets on her motorcycle and she's so ready to go. She's like, I'm so fucking psyched. I can't wait. And Harrow gets to the diner and Gideon's not there. And she's like, oh, she's probably getting ready. I was thinking like one of like the earlier points too was like that like Gideon was like late to one of their first meetings. Like this is just like a thing, right? So Harrow's like, oh, she must be running late. And then she doesn't show up. It's 10, 15, 20 minutes, and she's like, I haven't even gotten like an I'm late text, like, or like we need to reschedule text. And so Harrow's like, oh my god, she stood me up. I shouldn't have trusted another human being. Everything sucks. She goes home. Gideon doesn't come back. She doesn't think it did. She's like, oh, she must have gone to stay with one of their other friends. Like, because she hates me now. Harrow's a dramatic little bitch. And, yeah, bad. Oh, just you wait. Then, like, a day or two passes. And I can't remember who it is. I think it's Palamedes. Palamedes, whatever. Pal. Sex pal. Is like, hey, Harrow. What happened on the date? And Harrow's like, oh, she never showed up. She stood me up. And he's like, have you seen Gideon since? And she's like, no, because I thought she was like with one of you guys. And Pal's like, no one's seen her since. And they're like, okay, so she's definitely been kidnapped. Like kicks into fucking overdrive because yeah, like no one has seen Gideon since that day. No one has seen her since. And so they're like, oh god. The killer knew who she was. Like clearly was like targeting her. So this is a ticking time bomb. Like, have we waited to, like, because at this point, like, it's been, I think, a day or two. And, like, they, like, go look, like, her motorcycle's not outside of the apartment building. And then you get a scene for Gideon. And she wakes up in a basement. And, like, she had clearly been, like, knocked out, taken somewhere. But they don't know where. Or, like, she doesn't know where she is. And, like, a guy comes downstairs, and he's like, you know, I have explicit instructions not to hurt you. But there's nothing I can do for what's about to happen. And you're like, huh? What do you mean? And Gideon sees something in the corner, but she doesn't, like, narrate what it is. But she recognizes it, but she doesn't know what it is. And they find Gideon's motors. Oh, because also, the killer, this is the other thing. So the killer's been, like, getting sloppier and sloppier, right? As time has gone on, she has, like, whoever the killer is, has been getting sloppier with their work. Like, leaving more clues behind. I think one of, like, the dead bodies, they're still finding dead bodies. One of the bodies they, like, find, like, had been blown up from the inside. Grody. And, like, literally, like, the call after they realize Gideon's been kidnapped, like, the second thing Pal says is, like, it's not her. So, like, it's not Gideon's body. And they're like, okay, that doesn't make it that much better, but it's something. Like, there's still a corpse. Someone still get, like, super murdered, but at least Gideon is not actively dead. As far as they know. And, like, they're, like, leaving, like, more and more clues behind. And like there's still like these artwork, like these still like the killer's still making everyone like into like these art pieces. And then finally, outside of, I think it was Gideon's old apartment, it was outside of one of the places Gideon had lived, they find her motorcycle, and it has dirt in the wheels. And they're like, okay, this is something that we can use. This is like, we can... And it's this like mineral-rich dirt. Oh, because Harrow's family owned like a mine, right? And they get a hit on where all this dirt is from. And it's from the mine that her parents owned. Like, that's the only place in that area where, like, this kind of, like, mineral dirt could have come from. Is around the mine that Harrow's family owned. And then it ends. Well, it doesn't end. That's as much as there is. Is, like... Yeah, I think it's Palamede, like... they, like, get the soil samples back, and, like, he turns the screen away, and Harrow's like, nope, show me. You have to show me. And then, yeah, that's as far as it's... That's where the current chapter ended, which was posted about 6 days ago. And it's so fucking good. It's so fucking good, y'all. And yeah, it's like 83,000 words long, and I read a not insignificant amount of those words in a McDonald's parking lot. And I think, so in Gideon the Ninth, so like the actual like book itself, Gideon the Ninth, the lady Dulcie, or Dulcina, technically, but Dulcie, had actually died before the story even began. And she was replaced with a gal who's functionally, for the sake of this explanation, kind of a saint. Who then tries to kill everybody. And so I think it's Dulcina. I don't know if it'll be the same, like, this lady's been pretending to be Dulcina, or if it'll be... or what, but... I think it's involved. I think she's involved somehow. Because, yeah, they were clearly trying to frame Gideon. There's a lot that's happening. I cannot remember the title because the title is in Latin. Oh, and all of the chapters are named after bones. With, like, an explanation. Like, the summaries are, like, what the bone is. Like, it's just a definition of that bone. Wheeze. Yeah. It's so fucking good, though. I'm like waiting for the next chapter to come out. I don't know when it'll be, but whenever it is, I'm ready. I get the feeling the final chapter called Skull. I actually think there might already be a chapter called Skull. And I have to go look it up. Yeah, so it's Moore's Vincent Amina. I'm gonna drop the link. Why the fuck not? So there's humerus, scapula, clavicle, sternum, thoracic cage, spinal column, mandible, yeah, there's cranium. Radius, carpus, metacarpus, sesamoid, phalanx, ilum, sacrum, ischium, cox, pubis, femur, patella, and fibula. Actually, which is skull? Cranium. Oh, it's not a museum, it's an architecture firm. That's why they're so confused about the bodies. Yeah, okay, I'm not gonna get caught up in reading it, or I will sit here for like an hour just staring at it. So I'm not gonna do that, because we are so close to finishing this finally. 29 chapters. Yeah, and it's not done yet. 83,000 words. I had anticipated getting home that night at like 9:30. Well, no, okay, so it takes me about, so if I get food on the way home, it takes me about an hour from when I leave the parking lot to when I get home, right? I clocked out of work that day at 7:25. I left the parking lot at 8 o'clock. I got home at 10 p.m. So, because I was spending so much of my time reading, when I tell you this thing had a grip on me. You know what, fair, yeah. And like part of it too is like, and this is a classic locked tomb thing. But there's like some aspect of like Hera's like learning that people like give a shit about her. And everyone's like, yeah, we have the whole time, asshole. We're your friends and your coworkers. If you would chill out for like 10 minutes, you realize that people care about you. And she's like, that sounds fake. Oh god, that looks awful. I forgot I can't do zoomed out art because of the way it does that. I think I even commented, I was like, behold this hat on me. There's also, oh no, it was a different fanfic. It's like this one's a Band-Aid. This one's a lot shorter right now. But this Band-Aid had my favorite line, kind of in the vein of like letting people care about you, which is Harrow has a band and the band quits on her, but she has like a big show coming up, and so she begrudgingly gets Gideon to be her bassist via well, the simplest answer is blackmailing Gideon via her landlord. Okay. And I almost have to go. It's actually really funny. Oh, but like she gets there and like Palamedes and Camilla are still already there, and she's like, "Oh, what's Harrow got on you?" And they're like, and Pal's like, "Harrow's my friend." And Gideon just kind of is like, I didn't know she knew how to do that. It's so fucking funny. But anyways, I just got a 5-minute warning. So I do have to go. Do we want to raid anybody? Lambeth is streaming? You know what? Fuck it. Let's do... I'm really tired. And it's like 5 minutes. But Lambeth is streaming, so you know what? I'm making... It really has been 3... It's been a whole... Okay. Yeah. Yeah. But I just realized Lambeth is streaming. It's been a little while since we raided Lambeth. And I kind of want some of that... A good dose of those good vibes. Right before I go to dinner. Yes, I'll fit. So thank you so much for coming to the stream today. I understand this was kind of a wild stream, very late. I may or may not stream later as well, but don't hold me to that. I also might just finish this guy off stream because I am in fact going insane. I should be hopefully streaming again on Thursday, and I'm going to try my damnedest to not be late again. And then next week will most likely be a Sunday-Thursday stream week. But again, thank you so much for watching this live if you're watching it live. Thanks for watching it back if you're watching it back. Apologies for the lateness and me going borderline insane and the sheer amount of time during the stream we used to have to spend watching me save the same image, slightly tweaked, 12 times. No, 16 times. I hope you have a wonderful day. Be gay, do crime, follow your heart wherever it may lead you. Bye.